Hey guys, so if you're watching this video, you just finished your abiotic versus biotic section, and that's good. That means you already did the first four problems. So at the end of every section, you're going to have a video going over the questions to see what answers I got and see if your answers match up with those. Now, this is good because that's going to give you the opportunity to always go back, look it over again, and be able to review this several times over, which is what I recommend. I recommend you review this at least 3 times before the actual test. So let's actually go over these. And again, we're starting with biotic versus abiotic. You'll have a different video in the next section. So what is an abiotic factor? Well, an abiotic factor is going to be the other thing that we have in an ecosystem. The first one being a biotic factor. And we know that a biotic factor is going to be something that's living because it has bio in the word. Abiotic is going to be something that's not living. And we know that because whenever we put a in front of something, it always changes the definition to not. So if biotic is living, abiotic can be not living. And the answer that we have that matches that is right here, which is going to be B, a non-living thing in an ecosystem. Now, next up, the next question. Rainfall in the Amazon rainforest. So we have this little table right here, and it has the amount of rainfall and the months in which it happens. Now, the question says the Amazon rainforest is an environment that requires a specific amount of temperature and rainfall. Rainfall is an abiotic factor that plays a major role in the biotic life in the rainforest. During April and May, there's a monsoon season. What would happen to the organisms in this ecosystem during the monsoon season? So, we're trying to figure out what's going on during the monsoon season. What's going to happen to the organisms there? Well, it said that it happens during April and May, so let's actually go back to the table and look. And we can see that during April and May, the amount of rain actually doubles. So we're in the rainforest, and this is something that happens every single year. During April and May, the amount of rain doubles. So I'm going to make an educated prediction and say that this is actually a good thing. Again, this is the rainforest. Rain is a good thing. So if the rain is doubling, what would happen to the ecosystem there? Well, this means that all the organisms there have probably adapted to this at this point because this is, of course, the rainforest. So the rain doubles, that means there's more water available. I'm going to make a whole prediction that my plants are actually going to increase because of that. And if my plants are increasing, my producers, my primary consumers, any organisms that are going to increase. Uh, and then anybody that eats them is also going to increase. So I'm going to say that my entire ecosystem is going to actually go up during this time because we're going to have more producers available. And this is a prediction that I made simply based off the fact that we have more of this abiotic factor. More rain equals more producers in this scenario. The important thing that we want to take away from here is that we're making that prediction based off of the information given. I'm only making this prediction because I know that the rain has increased. If I saw that the rain would decrease instead, then I would make a prediction that my ecosystem would start going down from everyone. But that's not the case here. So again, making a prediction based off of the information that you're given. I only made that prediction because I know that the water went up and I know that we're in the Amazon rainforest. So I put 2 and 2 together and I made that prediction. Next one. Based on the data collected, what's a reasonable claim you can make about the increase in rainfall during April and May? So we see that rain increases during April and May. My prediction, it says it right up there. Where is it? During April and May, there's a monsoon season. So my prediction is the rain increase because of the fact that it's monsoon season. If monsoon season was not occurring, then I don't think the rain would have increased. So that's my prediction. Based on the data that I see, monsoon season does happen during April and May. And last one, why is water able to attach and dissolve nutrients? So that's all we're going to look at right now. Why is water able to attach and dissolve nutrients? Well, water has a couple properties to it. But what I want you guys to remember is that water has a positive and a negative side. And because it has a positive and a negative side, it's able to always attach to anything that also has a positive or a negative. It's like magnets, opposites attract. Water is like a magnet because it has a positive side and a negative side. So it's able to attach to pretty much everything. And what do we call this? Polarity. Water is able to attach and dissolve nutrients in the soil because water is polar. It has polarity. And polarity means that it's going to have a positive and a negative side. And that's it. So that's everything for section 1. Go into section 2. or review section 1 if you need it. But I would say go into section 2. We're going to be talking about the nitrogen and the carbon cycle, and I will see you guys in a bit. Bye.